If you've ever picked up a print job and spotted a thin white line sneaking along the edge, this one's for you. In 3 minutes, you'll know exactly when your file needs bleed and when it doesn't. No design degree required. That little white line has a name. We call it the white sliver. It shows up when a design that's supposed to reach the edge doesn't quite make it after the paper is cut. Bleed is simply how we stop the sliver from ever appearing. But here's the secret nobody teaches. Not every design needs it. Forget the technical stuff for a second. One question tells you everything. Does any color, photo, or background touch the edge of the finished piece? If it touches the edge, it needs bleed. If it stops short with white around it, it doesn't. That's the whole idea. Let's practice. Here's a photo sitting in the middle of the page with a clean white border all the way around. Does the picture touch the edge? Nope, that white frame is part of the look. So this one's easy. No bleed needed. Now watch. Same photo. We changed one thing. We let it fill the whole page, all the way to the edges. Suddenly, it touches all 4 sides. And the moment it touches the edge, it needs bleed. One change. That's the entire concept. Okay, your turn. I'll show you a design. You answer in your head. Bleed or no bleed? 3 seconds each. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This big word runs right off the edge. And the background color hits the sides too. It touches. So yes, it needs bleed. 3, 2, 1. Tricky. Almost all white, but look at the bottom. That colored strip runs straight off the edge. Here's the rule that trips everyone up. Even one spot touching the edge means the whole piece needs bleed. So, yes. 3, 2, 1. The bottom's all white and safe, but that photo on top stretches to the top and both sides. It touches. Partial counts. This one needs bleed too. Last one. 3, 2, 1. A lot of people shout bleed here because it's so colorful. But look closely. There's a white frame around the whole design. Nothing touches the edge. It's not about how busy or colorful a design is. It's only about whether the ink reaches the cut. No bleed. So, let's put it all together. You just played judge on a whole stack of designs, and here's everything you learned in under a minute. First, when you do need your art to reach the edge, how you get it there matters. Never grab a corner and stretch it to fill the space. Stretching squishes your photo. Mountains get fatter, faces get wider, everything looks a little off. Instead, scale it. Enlarge the whole image evenly so it keeps its shape. Same picture, just bigger. One rule, add a little bleed and scale to fit. Never stretch to the edge. And that brings us back to the one question that started it all. Bleed not required. When your design floats inside a clean border and nothing touches the edge. Bleed required. The moment any color, photo, or background runs all the way to the edge. That's the whole decision. White border, no bleed. Runs to the edge, add the bleed. Now you can look at any file and say exactly what it needs. And that's the difference between hoping it prints right and knowing it will. So why does touching the edge cause trouble? Meet the blade. No cutting machine on earth is perfect. Every cut wobbles by a hair. Watch the design with no bleed. The blade drifts in, and there's our white sliver. Now the one with bleed, the color runs a little past the line, so even when the blade wobbles, still perfect. That's all bleed really is. A little extra, just in case. A quick technical info. We recommend 1/8 of an inch, equivalent to 3 millimeters, for the bleed. Remember that wobbly blade? It doesn't just risk a white sliver on the outside. It can shave a slice right off the inside, too. Put your phone number too close to the edge, and one wobble can clip it. So give your words room to breathe. Keep anything people actually need to read, your number, your website, your offer, pulled in from the cut. Printers call it the safe zone. Stay about 1/8 of an inch in, and 1/4 inch is safer still. The background bleeds out, your message stays in. Do that, and the blade never touches the words that matter. Here's what you can do now, with any printer, not just us. Look at your design and say it out loud. It runs to the edge, so it needs full bleed. Or, it's got a white border, no bleed needed. That's the whole language of bleed. You've got it. We went through examples, a few games, and a whole lot of images. And honestly, you're ready. You can look at your next project and know exactly what it needs. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, check the description. It's packed with resources from our website, how to set up bleed in different programs, technical guidelines, templates, and more. And you're always welcome to just call us, 1-877-421-0668. Real people, happy to help. No question is too small. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Now go make something great, all the way to the edge.